Hello, BookTube. Today, we went out, my wife and I, and did a little bit of hunting around for books and Christmas presents and other things. Mostly just to get out of the house and drive around. We went to part of the state we don't often go to. When you live in a little Vermont village, at least our little Vermont village, it's a long ways to everything. So we drove, I think, about 45 minutes to get to the nearest, for us, big size town, but most places would be pretty small. But they have shops and thrift stores, and saw a couple bookshops. One was new books. We walked in and walked out because it was too crowded. Didn't feel comfortable. And then there's a used one we found that looked fantastic, and it won't open until the 17th, so it's closed now. So we didn't get to go in there. And that one I'm going to go back and check out. And then in another little village, actually the village where I was born, we went and went into an old bookstore that literally was floor-to-ceiling books, and literally every alcove from the floor up in stacks was books, and there were stacks leaning everywhere. It was unbelievable. It's reminded me of the way bookstores, used bookstores, used to be back in the day, and just cram-packed. You couldn't find anything. I mean, we found some stuff, but I bought something just support your local business, right? I mean, they're open. But I really couldn't find what I wanted. But we did, in the thrift store, grab a couple things. So I thought I'd show them to you. The first one here is actually a little beat-up paperback, but I finally decided to get it. I was watching Noah talk about this series, and I've heard other people talk about this series, and this isn't the first volume, but I'm going to just grab them as I find them, and eventually I'm hoping to read these Hyperion Cantos by Dan Simmons. So I'll just pile them up until I get them and I can read them. I've seen them around for years and never done anything with them, but after hearing BookTube people talk, I think I'm going to give it a shot once I find them all. In that really crowded shop, what I found was this. This is the collected stories of Werner Vinge. Right here. This thing came out, and it's Tor, and it came out in 2001, and it's a collection of Vinge's short fiction. So I like him, and I will give this a read. So it's sort of exciting to find. It has a little blurb on the front by David Brin, and then some stuff on the back. Then really pleased to find, and I've actually read this, but I want this for my collection, and that's My Venice and Other Essays by Donna Leon. Really enjoyed this book, so I'm glad to have a copy. What I did is I ended up buying it for the library I worked at, ordering it there, and because we have a lot of people read her mysteries, and then I sat down and read it one afternoon and really enjoyed it. So I'm glad to have it for my collection. Really good book. And that, when did that come out? It was only a few years ago. This is Atlantic Monthly Press out of New York, and it came out in 2013. So time's flying, right? Then, well, I got two left here. So like I said, it wasn't a big book day, but it was a good one. This is The Richness of Life, The Essential Stephen Jay Gould, edited by Stephen Rose, with a foreword by Oliver Sacks. I've probably read most of these essays, and absolutely thrilled to have it. W.W. Norton and Company, New York and London. Let's see, 2007. So, glad to have this. Yeah, so it's all short pieces. And then, the find of the day. Now I have this in of trade paper, but I'm glad to have this hardcover. And this is going to be hard because I'm going to try to show you something in the back of it. This is Unfinished Tales, J.A.R. Tolkien. It's got the Mylar cover. Somebody took really good care of this. Houghton Mifflin Company, Boston, 1980. And it's the first American edition. It's a little musty smelling. What I really like is in the back. I'll see if I can do this without causing damage. Some of you have seen this before, but I'm going to give it a shot. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to have to ask my wife to come over here and help me. Oh, I may be able to do it. So it's got this charming map in the back. Let's see if I can. Yeah, that works pretty good actually, doesn't it? So, thrilled to have it for the collection. Can't keep up with the Tolkien books, but when I find them, I like to grab them. So, not a bad little book haul. I don't think it will make anybody in the OGBG all that worried. It wasn't that big a book haul, but it was fun. And like I say, I'm really hoping to find the rest of the paperbacks of these Hyperion Cantos and maybe start giving this, maybe in the new year, give that a try. So I hope everybody's doing well, and thank you, BookTube.